guys, Wes here, CraftBeerGeek, back with another beer review. Today we have a beer from Rogue Brewing, and they're out of Newport, Oregon. This is their Captain Sig's Northwestern Ale. If you're familiar with the TV show The Deadliest Catch, you'll know who Captain Sig is, and he is the captain of the Northwestern, one of the crab fishing boats, and this is a beer that Rogue brewed in honor of him in the Northwestern, and it is a sort of a hopped up red ale is the best my best idea of what this is based on what I've seen online. It comes in at 80 IBUs, so it's quite hopped up, and Rogue themselves doesn't list an ABV on this, but Beer Advocate puts it at a 6.2%, so we'll go with that, somewhere in that range anyway. It comes in a 22-ounce bomber, and let's get it cracked open and see what it's like. Okay, it's definitely hoppy. I can smell it already. I can smell the hops. Let's see what we got here. It's not particularly clear. It is a sort of a traditional red ale color. You know, it's red. It's not real dark. There's a good bit of light that gets through it. Quite hoppy though. The interesting mix of sort of an IPA and a red ale. Yeah, I'm mostly getting hops in the aroma, a little bit of sweet malt aroma, but mostly hops. So let's go ahead and get a taste of this and see what it's like. Actually getting a lot of the toasty maltiness after you get past the hoppiness of it. There's actually a really nice malty, toasty body to it. This is sort of I'm gonna put this at a medium body beer, almost leaning towards the heavy side. Almost, it's a little bit sticky, you know. But it's not real sweet. It's actually, you know, I wouldn't say it's dry, but it's not sweet either. It's sort of in the middle somewhere. You know, like I've said, this is very aggressively hopped. It's quite bitter, which is an interesting take on, you know, red ale. Traditionally, there's not a lot of hops in a red ale. You know, it's more of a showcase of the malts. But this is like, it just punches you in the face with the bitterness and the dryness on your tongue, the roughness on your tongue that hops tend to give a beer. I'm trying to imagine what this beer would be like on a crabbing vessel on the Bering Sea. Guess you want something kind of rough out there, and this is a rough beer. It's there's nothing mild about it. It's strong, intense, flavorful beer. So for a rating on the Captain Sig's Northwestern Ale from Rogue Brewing, I think I'm going with a 7 out of 10 on this. It's a little low, but it's a good beer. If you're looking for something interesting to try, maybe try it. Not something to run out and try to find, but it's a good beer. I think it's a little just too hoppy. You don't really get enough of what's going on with the malts in this. I mean, they have a list of quite a few different malts they're using in this, and it's so hoppy that it's all but covered up. So I gotta knock it down a bit for that. So 7 out of 10 for the Rogue Sig's Northwestern Ale. Remember, check out all my reviews plus more at CraftBeerGeek.com. I'm Wes. I don't drink bad beers. You shouldn't either. Cheers.